So on July 15th, 2026, they launched an entirely separate component to the ecosystem, and it's called VLUR Liaoyun, which is subtitled The Promenade.
The Promenade.
Yeah. And it's described in the documentation specifically as a luxury virtual hangout.
A luxury virtual hangout. I really want to unpack the psychology of that because calling it a luxury promenade is just very different from calling it like a global chat room.
Oh, intentionally so.
It sounds to me like they are applying the broken windows theory of user experience design.
How so?
Well, if you walk into an environment in the real world that feels prestigious, clean, and well-maintained, human beings naturally adjust their behavior to match that setting.
Right. You lower your voice in a museum.
Exactly. But if you walk into a chaotic, messy, broken down space, you subconsciously feel permission to act chaotically yourself.
That is spot on. And the term the platform actually uses for this is digital hospitality.
Digital hospitality.
Yeah, because in traditional competitive software, community features, like chat lobbies or forums, they're usually just an afterthought.
Just kind of bolted on.
Exactly. They're bolted onto the side of the game. But Brain Sniper is treating the social space as a co-equal pillar to the competition itself.
That's refreshing.
It is. Villiler Liainen provides a space where users can gather before an arena event to, build anticipation, or they can debrief after the matches. It essentially acknowledges that competition produces adrenaline, and users just need a place to safely wind down.
They are actively programming the downtime, basically.
They are.
Because the press release notes, they just hosted the inaugural Viller Layun Weekly Happy Hour yesterday, actually, on July 21.
Right.
So they aren't just facilitating a tournament, they are facilitating the after party.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it really reflects a maturation in how digital spaces are being designed today.
Yeah.
Because by extending the platform beyond just those 90-second battles and actually investing in digital hospitality, the developer is actively attempting to curb toxicity, not just through, automated moderation algorithms.
Banning people, yeah.
Like they're doing it through environmental design.
Yeah.
You build a space that users inherently respect, and they will fight to maintain that culture themselves.
That is fascinating. So what does this all mean? Why does a press release about a browser-based platform built by a solo founder matter to you, listening to this deep dive right now?
It's a fair question.
It matters because we are witnessing a really fundamental reframing of how we value human intellect. This platform really represents the exact moment where cognitive agility just drops the clinical self-help label.
Completely.
It's no longer just a solitary chore you do on a Sunday morning to keep your mind sharp as you age, right?
No, it's out in the open now.
It has stepped directly into the loud, bright arena of live interactive entertainment. Brain Sniper isn't just testing your working memory. It is genuinely attempting to turn the speed of thought into a primetime spectator event.
And honestly, that reframing leads to a pretty profound final thought for us to consider today.
What's that?
Well, if platforms with this kind of architecture succeed in commodifying mental agility as broadcast entertainment, the broader implications are staggering.
Okay, I'm listening.
Think about it. How long until we see the rise of professional cognitive athletes?
Oh, wow.
Right. We could easily envision a future where massive esports organizations start scouting talent entirely based on working memory benchmarks and pattern recognition speeds.
Like drafting a quarterback for his arm, but it's a gamer for his working memory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine tuning into a broadcast just a few years from now where professional sports commentators are literally breaking down a competitor's mental algorithms in real time.
That is wild.
They'd be analyzing the exact milliseconds it took a player to process a visual sequence compared to their opponent.
Man, it just completely shifts the paradigm. We are moving from marveling at physical human limits to marveling at neurological limits.
Absolutely.
The crossword puzzle on a Sunday morning hasn't changed. The actual mechanics of the human brain haven't changed. But the stadium built around it, that just got a whole lot bigger.